Mitchell Field, the home of the Mifflin County Huskies, hosts its final opener of the year, where the Mechanicsburg Wildcats come to Mitchell Field for the last ever home opener.
Folks, it takes a village, a community, getting together to make everything happen. And we want to, again, congratulate all these coaches for giving their time to help these young players and cheerleaders develop into our future of Friday nights here at Mifflin County. One final time, let's hear it for the Central Keystone League cheerleaders and football players.
It is Hawaiian night here at Mitchell Field. The Dog Pound looks to be very packed here for the home opener.
And yes, it does here. I'm Cole Stedivin.
And I'm Aiden Stevens.
And this is your MCTV coverage of the Mifflin County Huskies versus the Mechanicsburg Wildcats.
Or if you are a retired or active member of the United States military, feel free to leave your hat on and offer a salute as we pause to honor America and those who have served or are currently serving this great nation with the playing of our national anthem. Performing the anthem this evening is the Mifflin County High School Marching Band under the direction of Mr. Art Belfiore. We also want to let our local fans know that we have a change this year. The alma mater will now be played after tonight's game when the players all gather in front of the band. So, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, Francis Scott Key's Star Spangled Banner.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was our Star Spangled Banner for tonight. And now we're getting ready for the entrances to the field for the Mifflin County Huskies and the Mechanicsburg Wildcats.
Should be a very good game. Don't be shocked if both teams go over the 30s. Mechanicsburg is averaging 30 points a game and the Huskies 33. Huskies lost 34-41 at North York last week. They are 1-1 on the year and they are 0-1 in their conference. Meanwhile, for the Wildcats, they won versus Palmyra last week, put up 35 straight in a 35-14 win. 2-0 on the year and 1-0 in conference play. That puts them third in the conference.
For the Wildcats, this is their first away game of the year.
High school football at historic Mitchell Field, the home of Mifflin County Huskies. Tonight, Superintendent Vance Varner, Principal Kelly Campagna, Athletic Director Tish McClay, and Head Coach Shane Breon welcome our visitors, the Wildcats from Mechanicsburg High School.
Mechanicsburg here taking the field.
And now, get on your feet. It's not just
Here come the Mifflin County Huskies.
Let's welcome Head Coach Shane Breon and your Mifflin County Huskies.
Mifflin County taking their final home opener here at Mitchell Field. Obviously, they're getting a new stadium built, hopefully ready by next year. That is the goal.
According to what they want to build, they want it by December of this year. So they would not be able to play into it until next year. So that should be a good one. They'll be playing on turf. So although it is, more sophisticated, there has been worries of, injuries, stuff like that.
Multi-million-dollar grant, and I think this is well-deserved for the Huskies. And here come the Mechanicsburg Wildcats onto the field for their first away game.
More into Mechanicsburg here. They've outscored their opponents 69-20, which is about roughly 3.5 points to 1 in their 2 wins this year. Eli Ryder, their quarterback, #1 in the conference statistically, and he's been doing pretty well in terms of their offense, averaging 30 points per game, as my buddy said here. And meanwhile, Mifflin County coming off a heartbreaker double overtime loss, 1-1 on the year, their last year here at Mitchell Field. So they've outscored their opponents 76-47, which is about 1.5 to 1. Fletcher Wilson, their quarterback, wearing number 12. Thank you. Number 12 tonight. He's number 2 in the conference.
Yeah, like I said, both quarterbacks looked very good in their first 2 games. Once again, this is going to be rough for Mechanicsburg, my apologies. This is their first away game. They've always played at home so far this year. Some of these guys, they might not be used to the pressure being put on them, unlike the Huskies, which they're used to having the pressure put on them away from Mitchell Field, which I'm excited to see how this goes for the Huskies and obviously Mechanicsburg.
Also for the Huskies, their first 2 games, both away games. This is their home opener. So there should be, a rough crowd tonight. We do see some Mechanicsburg fans, so maybe they'll help out their team a little bit, but expect a loud crowd from the Dog Pound and also from the regular Huskies tonight. And we're just moments away from kickoff here. Getting out to do the coin toss now.
Both teams arms in arms here, getting ready here as we're inching close game time.
The Huskies captains here tonight. Fletcher, our quarterback, wearing number 12. Joshua, our running back, wearing number 32. Number 44, Avery Arend, their tight end, wearing number 44. And number 36, Bryce Rochelle, also another running back.
And I mean, especially for these seniors, this is going to be an emotional game. Their last time at home for the first time in their high school careers. Looks like Mechanicsburg is going to start with the ball.
Has won the toss. They have deferred their choice to the second half. Mechanicsburg will receive the ball to start tonight's game.
If you did not hear that, Mifflin County won the toss, and they deferred, which means Mechanicsburg will get it first, and this Huskies defense will be on first.
But for Eli Ryder, I don't know how you want to feel about that. I mean, you've been red hot all year, but, once again, like we said, it's going to be on the road. It's going to be a tough environment here. It looks like backs against the Dog Pound for Mechanicsburg. They're going to be heading towards the other end zone, which shouldn't affect them in the long run, but, they got to start out hot because, one bad play and their drive is over.
Now, this is a conference game, so even though the Wildcats are 1-0 and the Huskies are 0-1, just a win here tonight for the Huskies, and they are tied, both in record and in conference play. Mm-hmm. And with the win for the Huskies, that would mean they would be above Mechanicsburg. So this is a big game, even though it is only the 3rd game of the year for both sides.
Big game, and obviously every home game matters, with only there being 5 this year. And they're last in the conference. They need a win to get back the ball rolling and to see how the rest of their season will go.
Now for a bit of a fun fact here for you guys. This is the first time these teams have ever played against each other. So a little bit, could this be a start of a rivalry? You will never know. Just getting set for kickoff here.
Brendan Knorr here getting ready to kick off the ball. They have a deep threat here. Josh Smith, he's looked great all year.
Brendan Knorr has it teed up for the Huskies.
Ball placed at the 40-yard line. And the Mifflin County home opener is underway. Kick will be taken at the 5-yard line. He'll bring it out to the 10, to the 15, to the 20. He'll look far side. He breaks a tackle. He's all the way to the 30. He's got a lane all the way to what looks to be the 34, 35-yard line. Mechanicsburg gets good field position to start.
Mechanicsburg there, running to the left there. Huskies looked like they were playing a little bit too far to the right. We're going to have to see if their kick returns. Last year were not great on coverage, but this year maybe that's different. We'll see.
Look out, obviously, for Josh Smith, the return man there. He's looked great so far this season, leading Mechanicsburg in receiving yards per game.
At their 33-yard line.
33-yard line officially. It'll be 1st and 10 for Mechanicsburg.
Smith, though, the big weapon here, wearing number 1, the receiver, 6 foot 175 here in his senior year.
Quarterback under center, hands it off up the middle. Runs through, he might get a yard if that.
And that was just good defense there by the Huskies. Playing inside, they expect the inside run, they blow it up, and it's no gain.
Stop right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
No gain, 2nd down and 10.
For Mechanicsburg.
Mechanicsburg's going to have no running backs. Quads far side. Josh Smith, one-on-one down at the bottom of your screen.
With Dodger Weaver covering.
Quarterback, done. Takes the snap. Looks, quick slant right to Josh Smith, and he drops the ball.
Josh Smith, he had some separation there against Weaver, but Josh Smith just could not come down with it, and it'll be 3rd and 10 behind the sticks here for Mechanicsburg. Started out this red-hot offense, seeming a little bit cold here early.
And, 2 plays that could have been very good there. He obviously had Smith open on that last play, just dropped the ball here. They're going to need 10 or else Huskies get the ball here and get a very much needed stop. 3rd down again, 3rd down and 10, my apologies. 2 receivers to his left, 2 to his right. Running back also to his right. In the shotgun, drops back, rolls out, looks for a man. He's looking, he has all the time, he's going to throw it deep. Has a man, it's dropped. That was number 18, Drake Dawson, on the target, just in and out of the hands. And the Huskies get a much-needed 3rd down stop right there.
And the Mechanicsburg, this red-hot offense, ice cold, no yardage here on the opening drive. 2 passes, 1 run, and it looks like the punt unit will come out.
Landon Hegg, the man back deep for the Huskies. Punt is up in the air. Haig looks to catch it at the 30-yard line. He will. Cuts. Looks for a gap. He'll get to the 35. It's a 5-yard return. And here comes the Huskies offense.
Landon Fletcher, we said, leading this team. He is a senior, 6'1", 180 quarterback, but also our 2nd linebacker.
Obviously, they're a very big 3-and-out for the Huskies. Hopefully, they don't do the same thing. Fletcher, the quarterback, he'll be in shotgun. 2 receivers, far side, 1 near side. Running back to his right, man in motion. Cyril Green, they're going to fake it to him. They're going to give it to the running back. He will lose a yard or 2 on that play. Looks like it's going to be a yard there. It'll be 2nd down and 11.
And that play there, just Mechanicsburg not falling for the jet sweep. Just not even close. I don't know.
Back to the 34-yard line. 2nd down and 11.
2nd and 11 for the Huskies at their own 34-yard line. 10:30 here left. 0-0 is your score. Looks to be 2 receivers near, 2 receivers far. Running back in the backfield with Fletcher. Takes the snap, play action pass. Fletcher rolls out near side. He's got to get it away, and he nearly throws it right to the defensive lineman. That was Jimmy Dwyer with the near interception. Just dropped the ball, and he is shocked at himself.
Wire getting some pressure there, not only an O lineman, but a D lineman as he heads out here. 3rd and 11 for the Huskies. Both clicking offense in the first 2 weeks, seemingly not putting on a show here early.
Third down and 11. It'll be trips far side. Fletcher and Caleb Brees Reichel in the backfield. Chambersburg shows pressure. They don't. He looks, throws, has a man. It is caught. First down, Huskies at the 46-yard line.
And Fletcher showing the experience there. 3rd and 12 throws an absolute laser beam for the first down. It was good coverage, but just an even better throw, and you can't beat the perfect pass.
He needed 11. He got 11 and a half by the looks of it. Barely gets the sticks, but that's all that matters. Barely on the counts and horseshoes. Fletcher in the gun. He'll hand it off to no. Yes, he will. He'll get to the line, and once again, that is it.
These running offenses not really clicking. 3 carries on both sides, combined maybe yard and a half.
If that, I'd say. 2nd and 10 again. Let's see how these long yardage offenses do here.
Huskies at the 45 here. 2nd and 10. Do they take the deep shot? Do they take the short? Do they run again? A lot of options here at around midfield.
A lot of options here. And if it's 4th and 1, 4th and 2, heck, even 4th and 3, do you go for it this early in the game trying to make a statement? Trips near side. One receiver. It'll be a quarterback keeper up the middle. Once again, it gets to the line, and that's it.
Fletcher there did not seem like the good read. Running back on the outside, looked like he had a lane, took it himself, went straight into the D lineman of Mechanicsburg, and it'll be 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10, they obviously converted to 3rd and 11, 3rd and 12 on that last down to go. Let's see what they can do here on 3rd and 10.
Huskies 1 for 1 on 3rd down. Mechanicsburg 0 for 1. Do we get a 2 for 2 from the Huskies, or is it just 1 first down and that's it?
8:46 here left in the first quarter. 0-0 is your score with 15 seconds on the play clock. Gonna have Cyril Green in motion. Quarterback in the shotgun. 2 receivers to his left, 2 to his right. Play action pass. Here comes the pressure. Steps up. He'll get away. He's gonna run for yardage. He'll get 9. It'll be what looks to be very short. He'll be short by about a yard. 4th and 1. Do you go for it?
Fletcher there with the good play there. Running outside. Could have been a sack, but just evading pressure. And even though Mechanicsburg players in front of him, it'll be around a 4th and 1. Is this a play you go for it? They're past the 50.
Fletcher is staying on the field. It looks like the Huskies are going to go for it here.
Trying to make a statement. Do they make one here? Could be a run, could be a pass. Let's see what they got here on 4th and 1.
Let's see here. 4th down and what looks to be about a length of the football. Wilson in the shotgun. Oh, it looks like they jumped. They're not going to throw the flag here. 4th down and 1. And looks to be timeout Huskies on the field.
Looked like a jump there from Mechanicsburg. No movement from the refs there for the flag as Fletcher going to have to take a timeout here. They're going to think about this 4th and 1 here around the 50.
Ladies and gentlemen, have you bought a brick yet to show your support for the new Kishbank Field at Donald N. Chapman III Stadium? Bricks are selling fast, and the cutoff date is coming up soon to get yours ready for the grand opening in just a few weeks.
Both sides getting a breather here early.
And if you're the Huskies, you hate to use a timeout there. You think you got them offsides. You think you got the ball at near the 40-yard line of Mechanicsburg. 7:40 left here, 0-0. 4th and 1, ball to 46.
Huskies here. Still a lot of options, but this does, maybe it gets a little bit of the Mechanicsburg's heads. Could they be thinking, oh, it's an inside run, they do a play action to boot, and it's a deep ball touchdown? You never know, but I would say 4th and 1 here. They look to go short at least, unless there's a wide open man deep.
4 down linemen for Mechanicsburg. Man in motion. Man in motion, it's Cyril Green. Takes the snap, looks to roll out. He looks to throw, has nobody open. He steps up, and he will get tackled at the 49-yard line. Mechanicsburg's ball at the 49.
A good trying to run for his life here. Fletcher not getting some very good protection early. Looking to run again for the first. Had nobody open. Good coverage. Good rush. And Mechanicsburg will get the stop.
You know, if you're the Huskies, you didn't need it, but you would obviously like that, as you're giving guys like Eli Ryder and Josh Smith a chance here to put up some points early in this first quarter. Halfway through here almost, 7:31 left. 1st and 10 for Mechanicsburg at the 48-yard line. Smith in the slot, watch out for him. In the shotgun, it'll be a handoff. Far side, looks to get to midfield, breaks one man. He gets to the 40, all the way to the 37-yard line
Isaac Dolman, the ball carrier.
as Isaac Dahlman gets a lot of good yards there.
Isaac Dolman, the 5'9", 170 speedster, was one of the best running backs here for the first 2 weeks. Looking to continue that here in week number 3. Mechanicsburg at around the 38 here. It'll be 1st and 10.
First down and 10 for Mechanicsburg here. Shotgun, takes a snap, looks, quick throw out, and it looks like it might have got deflected at the line, but it doesn't matter. This is incomplete.
It was actually deflected. That is number 33 for the Huskies. Harrison Bullock, the linebacker, getting the hand on that, knocking it down. It's 2nd and 10 here at the 38 still for the Mechanicsburg Wildcats.
It'll be 2nd down and 10. Josh Smith, the lone man on the left side, trips close side. He'll drop back. Quick slant to Josh Smith. It is caught. 1st down, and he breaks away to the 20, to the 15, to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Mechanicsburg.
Smith, you know he's got that speed. One-on-one, maybe don't want that. And it is Mechanicsburg striking first here in Mifflin County.
We talked about him a little bit in the pregame, and obviously on that drive here, that was just a great play by Josh Smith, breaking multiple tackles and finding his way into the back of the end zone.
Just a simple slant, and Mifflin County does not have anything with him. Once again, putting Dodger Weaver there on the coverage, and he could not just stay with him. Josh Smith just a little bit too fast, gets a good cut, gets the outside, and takes it to the house.
Tanner Minchin on the field goal, or the extra point attempt.
Tanner Minchin to attempt the extra point.
The snap, the kick, over the crossbar, and it is 7-0 Mechanicsburg.
Mechanicsburg getting the stop there on 4th down paid dividends as it's Josh Smith punching it in. The speedster, the top receiver of this Mechanicsburg team, taking the speed and taking it to the house. 7-0.
7-0 here, 7:09 left as the Huskies will get the ball.
The Mifflin County Athletic Department would like to thank the following media outlets for their coverage of tonight's game. The Lewistown Sentinel, the County Observer, and tonight's game is also available on local radio on WCHX FM 105.5 in Lewistown, and also on Big Louie FM 92.9 in Lewistown, and it's being streamed tonight by MCTV. Thanks to our local media for your support of high school football.
You got Cyril Green and Landon Hay back deep to receive the kick. They stand to be at the 5-yard line here.
Let's see if the Huskies, usually their kicking squad, one of the major weaknesses on the return team and on the kicking team. So let's see what they've got here on their first return of the night.
Nathan Bayback here to kick off for Mechanicsburg.
Nathan Babiak has it teed up for the Wildcats.
Sets it up at the 40-yard line near side. Kick is up, and football is back underway. It'll be caught by Landon Haig at the 10-yard line. He'll look to get a return. He'll get to the 15, and not much more unless he can break away here. He'll get to the 18, 19-yard line.
And he tried to do a little bit too much there, trying to cut back and forth. Mechanicsburg had people on both sides. No escape there from the wrath. And it's 1st and 10 Huskies.
Husky football, 1st and 10 at the 18.
Fletcher here trying to answer back. Let's see what he's got in store. Down 7. That 4th and 1 burned him, and now they're trying to put some ice on that burn.
Fletcher lines up under center. One back in the backfield, trips hard. It'll pitch to him, and he'll get nothing. It'll be a loss of 3 on the play.
That's Bryce Ritchell, the pitch, and they just knew it was coming. The 5'7", 175 running back trying to get something going. He just couldn't.
Ball will be marked back at the 13-yard line. 2nd down and 16 for the Huskies.
2nd down and 16 for the Huskies. Not a great first down play. They're going to need a little something here to make it 3rd down and manageable. Fletcher drops back. Pressure. Little slip screen through the hands of Avery Audrin. Incomplete 3rd down and a country mile.
3rd and 16 now. That throw, probably not a very smart one. 2nd and 16, you want to get at least, 7, 8 yards. He throws it short, and it's a drop, and it almost could have been picked. So 3rd and 16, they're going to need a deep ball here. Mechanicsburg probably going to have to play back 3rd and 16. Let's see if that deep ball can be connected. Cyril Green, you're going to have to watch out for him here. Their top receiver, trying to see if he can get into the
Fletcher,
mix.
3rd down and 16. He's going to look deep. Has Landon Haig, and it is overthrown. Incomplete. 4th down and 16. Huskies are going to have to punt.
Haig, only a junior here as a receiver or a DB, could not get separation and also was a little bit too far. And 4th and 16, the Huskies lose about 6 yards, and they're going to have to punt. And it will give Mechanicsburg a pretty good field position here, already up 7. Back there, Josh Smith. He's going to be he's around the 45 as he kicks away.
Punt high, flying, and it is caught at the 46-yard line, it looks to be, after the fair catch.
Smith there, probably a nice call. Number 0, Cyril Green, closing in on him, one of our best tacklers as a DB, and he did not take that risk. 7-0.
As we are waiting for the chains to get set up here.
Mechanicsburg looking to extend that lead. Could be big here in the first quarter. Already up 7.
First down and 10 for Mechanicsburg. 5 wide set. He'll drop back, take the snap, looks, throws, has a man. It is caught. Breaks free to the 20, to the 15, to the 10. Touchdown, Mechanicsburg.
Touchdown, Mechanicsburg.
That is Brendan Mita, the senior receiver, 5'8", 150. It's 33 on 33. Harrison Bullock once again just could not get to him at his linebacker spot. Mechanicsburg, 2 speedy guys getting into the end zone here. Their offense showing as it's 13-0 with 5:42 to go here just in the opening quarter. Huskies gonna need a rebound here.
Tanner Minich back to attempt the extra point.
Kick is up, and it is blocked by the Huskies. He missed the extra point,
No good.
and it is 13-0 Mechanicsburg. 5:42 here in the first quarter.
That is Cyril Green, the speedy man coming in from the side, getting it, and it's 13-0. Could that be a little bit of hope here for the Huskies as they try to strike back? They don't need to get the extra point for it to still be a touchdown game.
Active member of the United States military. You didn't know it, you can stop by Mifflin County High School and get your free game pass at the main office. There's a senior citizens military pass. Admission to all regular season home sporting events is free. That's all sports, all regular season home games, free. Fall, winter, and spring. Again, stop by the main office at Mifflin County High School, and with the proper ID, you can get your senior citizen or military pass. Enjoy the game.
Cyril Green and Landon Haig back deep to receive the kick once again. Football on the right hash mark.
Babiak has it teed up for Mechanicsburg.
Nathan Babalak getting ready, and that ball is underway.
It'll be caught by one of the upmen at the 18-yard line. He'll take it to the 25, to the 30, it looks like. They'll roll him down at the 29-yard line. Joshua Maldonado on the return. The senior, 5'9", 185. He plays running back, and linebacker. 5:35 here left in the first quarter. 13-0 Mechanicsburg after the blocked extra point. In my opinion, this is a much-needed points drive here for the Huskies.
Down 13-0, much needed indeed. As Fletcher seeing what he can do here, down by 2 possessions.
But look, bubble screen out to Green. It is caught. He'll stiff arm a man. Spins through. He's still fighting for extra yards. It looks like he'll get 4 on the play. 2nd down and 6.
Green, he's got that elusiveness here with the 5'9", 160 body. He uses it there, stiffs arms a guy. At 5'9", you don't see that a lot. And it will be a gain of 4, 2nd and 6.
Two timeouts for the Huskies here. 2nd down and 6, ball at their own 33.
Maldo checking in here, second running back.
Second down and 6. Fletcher in gun. It'll be a handoff to Maldonado. He'll be able to break out for a yard, if that. And the running game hasn't been looking too good for both sides of the ball.
No, both touchdowns for Mechanicsburg. Deep, short passes. They went the distance, and the Huskies haven't really been able to get any runs either. It'll be 3rd down. Gain of 1 there.
They'll need to get to the 39-yard line for a 1st down. Much needed 1st down. They do not want to punt the ball back to Josh Smith and Eli Ryder. 3rd down and 5. Fletcher in the gun. Mechanicsburg show blitz. They drop back. Play action pass. Looks, throws, has a man. It is caught at the 50-yard line. He'll be able to get to the 49. Joel Beamer on the reception. 1st down, Huskies.
That's the junior getting the catch there. Usually throwing to his seniors. Fletcher, the junior, wide open. 1st down. High ball, good ball. And it's a 1st.
And the Huskies need to have that mentality each play. They need to score this drive. Get the momentum, and we have a timeout on the field for Mechanicsburg. Their first of the half.
Both these timeouts, not usually bad ones, but here 1st and 10, I don't really understand. Do they have a bad personnel out?
Too many men on the field.
Reminder that Mitchell Field, like all properties of the Mifflin County School District, is a tobacco-free zone. No smoking or tobacco products of any kind are permitted. This includes the use of e-cigarettes and vaping devices. Also, we ask that fans who wish to stand along the fences only stand at the fencing behind the end zones. Fans are not permitted to stand along the fencing of the sideline bleachers. Fans are also advised that the throwing of footballs or objects of any kind into stands is prohibited. Thanks for your cooperation and enjoy the game.
Mechanicsburg already out there. The Huskies taking their bittersweet time here. 1st and 10, drawing up a play that hopefully will get them their first score.
Huskies are on the road in mid-pen play, visiting Hershey. Then in 2 weeks from tonight, the boys return to Mitchell Field for Shippensburg. Make plans now to get out there and support your Huskies. 1st and 10.
1st and 10, Fletcher in the shotgun. 3 receivers to his right. It'll be a quarterback keeper. He'll bounce it outside, get to the 48, 49-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 9, 2nd and long.
Fletcher there rushing to the outside like he does every other play. He does not get much there. Once again, Mechanicsburg just ready for it. No gain. Fletcher, 2nd and 10, looking to draw up something here to get them on the board. They do not want to punt this back. And even at midfield, even if it is 2nd and 10, maybe you go for it. Already down 13.
It would be a risky call, but I wouldn't hate it if you're a Husky fan. Trips far side. Fletcher in the gun. Maldonado is the lone back. Take the snap. Play action pass. Pressure. He'll take a sack.
And the blocking there, that is number 55 for the Huskies. Just letting him through. Samuel Arnold the senior.
Colin Stair on the sack.
Loss of 6 on the
And it'll be
play.
third down and
16
again for the Huskies.
Fletcher looking to the sideline, looking for a good play call here. Down 13. It's not looking like a good start for the Huskies here with around 2:30 left in this first quarter.
Third down and 16. They need to get to the ball to the 39-yard line. They're at their own 45. The Huskies have been getting around midfield, but once they get there, it's just they're going up against a forced field, it feels like. Trips far side once again. Fletcher drops back, takes the pass, instant pressure, hits it off to Maldonado. He'll get to the 50, to the 45. He'll get out at the 40-yard line. Once again, another fourth down and short for the Huskies. And unlike being tied at 0, you're down 13. You want this even more.
It'll be 4th down.
And the Huskies, once again, 4th down. I think this time you have to go for it. The first one, maybe. This one, definitely. It was a blitz to the outside linebacker who was supposed to be on the running back, rushing in. It's a risky call from Mechanicsburg that does not pay off, giving the Huskies a chance to get a new set of downs here if they can get it here on around 4th and 2.
Looks to be about 4th and a foot. They'll mark it a 4th down and a yard. Fletcher once again in the gun, trips far side. Joel Beamer down one-on-one here. Do they run? Do they throw? We'll find out. 4th and 1, and they jump off sides. Do they jump off sides? Let's see what the refs say. Ref signals for encroachment. Some confusion on the field as the refs get together and talk about it.
Is there a flag?
False start against the Huskies.
Against Mifflin County. That's a 5-yard penalty. Moving the ball back to the 45. It'll be 4th down and 6.
And the Huskies now go from a 4th and 1 to a 4th and 6.
And it looks like the punt team's coming out for the Huskies. Heartbreak for the Huskies there, as it looked like that flag could have gone either way.
Brendan Knorr in punt formation for Mifflin County. Brendan Mena deep for the Wildcats.
Brendan Mena already has a touchdown on the night. Fair catch signal 4, and it'll be caught at what looks to be the 7-yard line. 2 minutes left in the first quarter. You're watching MCTV.
Mechanicsburg a 13-0 lead here, though both touchdowns. Just a short dragger slant route. Josh Smith, getting one of them, looking to extend that lead. Mifflin County, their linebackers have been the ones usually to get those tackles inside. They have not been able to do that. Josh Smith, too fast. And a 13-0 lead, starting inside their own 20. Going to look to extend that lead here.
First down and 10. They put them at their 7-yard line. Backs against the dog pound. You know they're going to be loud here. Needing a stop. Once again, Mechanicsburg up 13-0 against the Huskies, with both teams having 2 timeouts and 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. Ryder in the shotgun, trips far side. He'll take the snap. It's going to be an inside run. He'll bounce it outside. He has a lane all the way to the 11, 12-ish yard line.
And that play there, the Huskies getting there before it could go far.
Stop made by number 5, Landon Haig.
Landon Haig on the tackle. It'll look to be 2nd down and 7 at the 11-yard line.
Haig moving up from his DB spot. A good positioning there, and also reading that play, seeing the running back coming towards him, and just gets that good tackle. You don't get him, maybe it goes all the way.
Second down and 7 for the Huskies. The Wildcats. It'll be it'll be a quarterback keeper. He'll get to the 15, to the 20. We have Laundry down on the field, and this play might be heading back. Cyril Green on the tackle. Let's see what the flag is for. They're signaling holding against the Wildcats.
Holding against Mechanicsburg.
So the Huskies there would have been a good run, and it's taken away. Eli Reeder, not the fastest quarterback, but one of the biggest. 6'2", 175. For his size, he's got speed, but it's taken away there, and it's second down.
And instead of it being a 3rd and short, maybe even a first down, it looks to be 2nd down and 11 here.
Penalty is marked off half the distance to the goal.
Half the distance
Sets
to
up
the goal.
2nd down and 12.
2nd down and 12, my apologies. 2 back set here. 2 receivers near side, 1 far. It'll be a handoff up the middle. Tries to get a couple yards. He may get a yard, if that. 3rd down and long coming for Mechanicsburg.
Mechanicsburg, they're 2nd and 12, maybe trying to get a switch here, and we've got a flag on the field.
Penalty marker on the play.
Late flag. I didn't even notice that. Let's see who's it on.
On the original play, we'll wait for the flag.
Is it an after play or is it during the play? We'll see.
Looks like Mechanicsburg is moving back. They're in their own end zone right now. You wouldn't see that if it's at their own 6-7 yard line.
No flag yet.
No signal yet. Josh Smith coming onto the field now. They're talking to Mechanicsburg's head coach, Dave Heckard.
Dead ball foul, personal foul against Mechanicsburg, unsportsmanlike conduct.
It is an unsportsmanlike conduct against Mechanicsburg.
And they're going to be deep in their own end zone here. 3rd down. Not moving the ball yet, though. Maybe trying to decide where they want to put this.
Clock stopped at 53 seconds here left in this first quarter. Looks to be at the 3, maybe 2 yard line. Once again, 3rd and long here.
Will be enforced half the distance to the goal.
It'll be half the distance to the goal line. If you're Mechanicsburg, you're already up 13. I would just take a handoff, try not to get a safety here, give your punter a little bit of space, and maybe you could break it away and get an even bigger lead.
3rd down and 15.
3rd down and 15 here. What does Ryder have against this Huskies defense?
He has Josh Smith, that's who he has.
Bunch of people jumping, and it looks like this one's going against the
Penalty
Huskies.
marker on the play.
Huskies moving back. Let's see what the officials say.
If it's a flag against
Dead ball
Mechanicsburg,
foul, offside
Offsides against the Huskies.
and it'll be 5 yards, and that gives the punter a little bit of space and a chance for a first down. And it goes from 3rd and 16 to around 3rd and 9.
3rd down and 9 for the Wildcats.
3rd down and 9. Clock ticking below 30 seconds in this first quarter.
Nevin Farley playing a little bit back here in his DB spot.
Steps up, has a man. It is caught at what looks to be the 30-yard line, and he's still fighting to the 35. Catch was made by number 11, Jack DeLuca. And if you're Mechanicsburg, you are very happy with that play.
3rd and 9, he's just right up the middle, simple post route. Mifflin County could not cover it, and that is an easy first down for Jack DeLuca, the junior.
Mechanicsburg gets to the line quick. Handoff up the middle, or he'll bounce it outside. He'll get what looks to be 5-6 yards. And that looks to be the final play of the first quarter.
That was Isaac Dolman, the senior.
At the end of one, 13-0, Wildcats up against the Huskies.
And that's the final play of the first quarter. We'll switch ends here at Mitchell Field with the score. Mechanicsburg 13, Mifflin County nothing.
Mifflin County here in this first quarter. Usually the offense getting around midfield, stalling out. Mechanicsburg, 2 short passes, one of them to Josh Smith with the connection. And they just went to the house, the speed getting them. 13-0 here, second quarter, 2nd and 3 for Mechanicsburg when we come back.
With your attention, we have a silver Town and Country van, license plate FN434C. That's FN434C, a Town and Country van. Your car is parked in an area that does not allow parking right behind one of the buses, and it is running. That vehicle needs moved immediately or it will be towed. Thank you. Set to resume play and start the second quarter. It is second down and 3 for Mechanicsburg, just across the 40.
Mechanicsburg's switching sides here. 2nd and 3 at the 41 to up 13. And it's a drop ball. He's going to have to just save it. Trying to strip it for the Huskies, and he will get a loss of around 7 or 8.
You know, that was a low snap. I'm just glad that Ryder could get back up on that ball.
Fumble recovered by Ryder. He is brought down for a loss.
That snap looked a little low, but now it's going to be 3rd and 9. I mean, they just had a 3rd and 9 a couple plays ago, and they got a 30-yard completion.
3rd and 9 now at the 35, down 13. They've got a couple 3rd down conversions, and they've got 13 points on the board. Coming off the simple post route for the last time, looking to just get something like that again for Mechanicsburg and just get that 1st down. 3rd and 9.
Watch out for that matchup down on that bottom. Cyril Green versus Josh Smith.
Ryder looking to throw here. He's just going to throw up the middle again. It's caught for the 1st down.
Ryder's pass complete to number 33, Brendan Mena.
Brendan Mena, the 5'8", 150 man. Just a simple poster in there for a 1st again. Huskies cannot contain the middle today.
Looked a lot similar to that first play there, Colston. You know, I'm back on that 3rd down and 9. It looked very similar, and once again, the Huskies cannot stop that.
Ryder here getting some good throws, some not so good coverage from the Huskies, getting some open mans, and it's a 1st down past the 50, around the 48. Josh Smith in motion in the back. He'll just hand it off to number 25. He's going for a solid 1st down. That is Isaac Dolman again.
Looked like they might have put 2nd and inches. They are going to roll them 2nd and 1 on the 9-yard run.
Just about inches away. Is this a time for a deep ball? If you got 3rd and inches, you can just punch it up the middle. Should be an easy 1st if there's no flags. And it looks like they may take that deep shot. It is 5 wide for Mechanicsburg. The Huskies, 1 safety back. Number 16, Reese Christing.
Landon Haig on Josh Smith once again.
Smith and Reeder talking to each other here, trying to get something. 2nd inches, it's a quick throw to Smith. Smith's got it. And it will be a 1st down, a good tackle there by Landon Hugh. It's a 1st down.
Josh Smith. That'll be enough for Mechanicsburg 1st down.
So Mechanicsburg not taking that deep shot there, 2nd and inches. Short pass that was around the same mark of where they got the touchdown last time. Smith this time could not take it.
With a duo like Josh Smith and Brendan Mena, it's hard to cover both guys. If one guy's covered, the other guy should be open against the Huskies defense. That's what we've seen so far.
Once again, a 5 wide look for Mechanicsburg. Let's see what they've got in store here. 1st and 10. Smith moving over. It's a jet sweep to him. Getting some good blocks. He's going to be down around the 25.
Smith, the ball carrier.
I mean, when you have a guy like Smith, you got to give him the ball in any way possible, whether it's a quick jet sweep, an end around, a deep shot, or a 2-yard curl like you just saw a couple plays ago. That's what you want to see if you're a Mechanicsburg fan.
It's a gain of 4 in the last play for Smith. It'll be 2nd and 6. This Mechanicsburg team, the last 2 drives, when they scored, it's a usually 30-around-yard pass for a touchdown. They're around the 30 here. Is it the 3rd time, or is this going to be a slow and methodical drive into the end zone here? 2nd and 6. Ryder, it's a keep. He's going to go to the outside, cut inside. He's going. And he'll be down at around the 5.
Quarterback power, once again, quarterback power it was the 6'2", 175 quarterback kept it himself, and I mean, he put his head down and just trucked through the Mifflin County defense.
Down and goal for the
The
Wildcats.
first and goal here for either side, even though Mechanicsburg has 13 points on the board. If you're Mechanicsburg with the blocked extra point, do you go for 2, try to put it back at 21, or do you just take the 20-point lead if you can get it?
I don't know here because you're up 13-0. There's no real reason to go for 2.
Dolman and Reeder inside. It's a quick pass. It's caught. And they will say it's a touchdown. A high ball, a good catch, just once again a quick slant. And he caught it, dived, and that's a touchdown. Good play there by Mechanicsburg as it'll be 19-0.
Like we said earlier, Eli Ryder, the #1 quarterback in the conference, and right now he's proven it.
And the kicker is out here trying to make it a 20-point lead for Mechanicsburg if it isn't blocked. Kick is up. It's good.
Babiak's kick is good. 7 minutes, 55 seconds remaining in the first half. It's now Mechanicsburg 20, Mifflin County nothing.
Mifflin County here getting outplayed here. A 20-0 lead for Mechanicsburg. The quarterback duel, Mifflin County is not winning it. They've only got a couple first downs compared to Mechanicsburg's 20 points. And Josh Smith, the connection there on the little curls, the slants, it's working.
Got to take it back to last week when they put up 35 straight points on Palmyra. Do we see this again with another very early commanding lead, and then they kind of just coast their way to a win in that second half?
The difference here, though, Palmyra was up 14 in that game. They were playing from behind, and they put up 35 straight to win that game. This one, they're up 20-0 here just in the second. Mifflin County so far not putting up much of a fight as they look to get points on the board.
Nathan Babiak setting kickoff for the Wildcats.
$20-0 lead here for Mechanicsburg as they kick it away back to Mifflin County. They will land in deep here, looking to return. He'll cut to the outside, get a good move inside. He'll get just past the 30, around the 32 or 33.
Oh, and we got some shoving here after the play.
A little bit of shoving after the play, but no flags. It was number 33 for Mechanicsburg going down. That's Brendan Mayha, the receiver.
I don't know. It looked like it was a very rough tackle there on Landon, and I don't think the Huskies were happy with that tackle. Could have been a face mask right there against Mechanicsburg.
Huskies take over, 1st and 10 at the 34.
1st and 10. Fletcher coming back in here, trying to get something going. This rushing team, this rushing attack for the Huskies so far has not paid dividends, but the receiving has been okay at best and some drops at worst. Starting out with a throw here, Fletcher. He's going to take it up the middle. Still up, and he'll finally go down.
Wilson on the carry.
Mechanicsburg players all around him trying to strip the ball, and they could not.
I mean, once again, Fletcher had to roll out of the pocket there. He gets uncomfortable once he gets out there, but, you know, he can work with his legs, and we've seen that so far tonight.
It'll be a 6-yard gain, 2nd and 4, Fletcher.
We have a timeout on the field, and it is for Mechanicsburg.
Wildcats.
Mechanicsburg using their second timeout here on a 2nd and 4. They got a 20-point lead here with 7:11 to go here in the first half. Mifflin County getting a chance to work out a play here. Down 20, they need points bad, and they're going to need that extra point here, bringing it back to 13.
And this is a first-time matchup, like we said earlier in the pregame. And right now, Mechanicsburg is showing who's boss, I'd say right now. But never count these Huskies out. We've seen around a 30-point comeback last year against Milton Hershey, I believe it was. They were down 28-0, came back and won that game. That helped them go to the District 6 playoffs. Lost to Altoona here at Mitchell Field.
It'll be 2nd and 4. Fletcher back out there.
Down and 4 for the Huskies.
Rochelle the back. And it'll be a play action. He's going to throw it deep. Is there a flag? No, incomplete.
Wilson's pass intended for Green is incomplete.
Intended for Green.
3rd down.
It'll be 3rd down.
Looked like Cyrell wanted a flag there. He was running a corner route. DB was in the way, and I could have seen that going both ways, flag or no flag.
To be fair, the DB was a little bit farther out. It looked like Cyrell just tripped, I'd say. So 3rd and 6 behind the sticks here. Down 20. They're going to need it here. Once again at midfield. Looking to pass here. And just off target here for Fletcher.
Wilson's pass
Intended for Hay is incomplete. And it is 4th down.
4th and 4, and looks like the punt team's coming on here.
The Huskies here, just some offensive struggles, actually struggles on both sides of the ball. A 20-0 lead as Eli is just going to town against these Huskies, and they cannot answer back at all.
That ball was a little bit behind landing there. I mean, he twisted his body, trying to get it in there, but just couldn't get there.
And he will punt it away. A good kick there. Mechanicsburg will not touch it.
Norris punt.
And Jacob Traxler will pick it up.
Where Mechanicsburg takes over 1st and 10.
Ball looks to be put down at the 21-yard line.
And Mechanicsburg, a 20-0 lead here, trying to maybe just run a little bit of clock. You don't really need to get more points if you need to, but obviously it's much appreciated. This first time against these two teams, Mechanicsburg trying to get as much points as they can. Their first matchup between these two teams ever, and they're dominating right now.
And you know, Mechanicsburg, obviously they had multiple 3rds and longs where the Huskies should have stopped them. But once again, that over the middle is their weakness on the defense side of the ball.
And they will throw here. It is caught. And number 18, Drake Dawson, out of bounds. Listed as an athlete. And if you don't know, that means he can play at any place of the ball on offense. He's the receiver there, and he catches it for a 1st down.
Looked like there could have been a horse collar there against the Huskies. Refs do not throw it. They're letting these boys play tonight.
Hay is the one who had him by the horse collar, if it was called one.
It was not. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 34.
In right now, Noah Apple. When they're up 20, they put the backup quarterback in, trying to see what he's got. And it's a fumble! The Huskies have got it! That is Harrison Bullock picking it up from his linebacker spot, and the Huskies have life down 20.
You put the backup quarterback in, mistakes like that could happen. Even though you're up 20, you never want to get too greedy.
Only here in the 2nd, and the Huskies, a good chance to put some points up on the board, and I'm telling you what, Fletcher wants 6, and he doesn't want 6, he wants 7 with that extra point.
1st and 10, Huskies.
This is the furthest the Huskies has been all night long. 6:27 here left, 1st down and 10.
Fletcher here, under the shotgun, he'll give it, and he will maybe get back to the line with a rough tackle there. It'll be 2nd down on a loss of around 2 or 3.
It was a hard hit to the ground for the running back there. Not able to get anything done. 2nd down and 12 at the 25.
Rochelle there on the carry. The speedster that can get to the outside, they're running it inside, which is an interesting tactic for the 5'7", 175 body. Rochelle checking out here for 2nd down.
You got to think about going for it on 4th down. Yes, you're in field goal range, but if you even kick a field goal, you will still be 3 scores down. Luckily, the good news for the Huskies, they will get the ball to start the 2nd half.
Strohecker moving outside, which means it's 5 wide for Fletcher. He's got pressure, and he is going down. It's number 18, Drake Dawson, from his D lineman spot at the 6'1", 205 body. Takes him down. Third down and a country mile at around the 45 here. Not in field goal range anymore. The turnover, Mechanicsburg playing some good D, trying to not let him get anything from it.
I believe Colin Steyer was the other guy to make the tackle, who's a little slow to get up, but he does get up. And I believe he is in this play. We will have to see. Fletcher looks to the sideline, looks to try and see a signal. Third down and 22 for the Mifflin County Huskies.
This Huskies team, at least you want to get back to the line of scrimmage so you can attempt even a long field goal here for this high school ball. And it will be a timeout for the Huskies. Looking to get a good play here on a 3rd and 22 play that could get them some points on the board, maybe get them some momentum here with just 4:51 left to go in the first half.
As day falls tonight, hopefully the Huskies could howl their way back to a 20-point deficit, back to tying it up.
And the Huskies here, 3rd and 22. Their offense coming back out, defense coming out, both sides. 3rd and 22, looking to get some points up. Maybe at least get back in field goal range. Incompletion and maybe another punt coming up.
Set to resume play after the timeout.
I don't see a world where the Huskies go for it on 4th down and 22, but hopefully the Huskies don't have to deal with that.
In the shotgun, 2 running backs in. It's a trick play to Cyril Green. He's going to get around 12, back to the 3rd and 10.
You know, on 3rd down, I mean, it's a risky play call. If there's someone's back there for Mechanicsburg, they're going to wrap them up and they're going to be forced to punt.
Set up 4th down and 13 for Mifflin County.
It'll be 4th and 13, and I still see Fletcher. He's walking back onto the field. It'll be a deep field goal, and it isn't really a situation to punt. They're going to have to go for this. Mechanicsburg getting 3rd and 9. The Huskies get a 4th and 12.
They're going to need to get to Mechanicsburg's 13-yard line here.
4th and 12 for the Huskies. Fletcher with a running back in his backfield. He'll be a blocker. Fletcher's got pressure. He's going to have to throw, and it is incomplete. Just too much pressure for that one to be accurate. That is number 53 for Mechanicsburg.
Will take over on downs, 1st and 10.
That is Wyatt Lohr, the linebacker, getting some pressure. 6', 180.
He came off the edge there, and from my point of view, he was unblocked. So, you know, hopefully the Huskies on 4th down and 13, they can't let that happen.
Mechanicsburg coming off the turnover. Some good D there. Even though it did get back to a 4th down and somewhat manageable, they could not get anything on the board.
Ryder is back in the game.
Ryder back in the game now at quarterback. And he will throw. He's got pressure. It'll be a screen pass. And that is a good tackle there by Gavin Harrington. The defensive end, 6', 185.
The junior there with an absolute amazing tackle here. They had Josh Smith going deep towards this side of the field here. And big tackle there by Harrington.
Gavin Harrington on the tackle for the Huskies. Loss of 2 on the play.
It'll be 2nd and 12 or a loss of 2. The screen pass, their first of the night for either side. And the first one does not go well for Mechanicsburg. We've got 3:20 left here in the first half on 2nd and 12. Three receivers to the left here for Eli.
Josh Smith on Cyril Green.
And it'll be a handoff to Ritter. He's going to cut back inside, and he'll get around 5 or 6.
Ryder on the carry. Ryder's progress stopped at the 31-yard line.
Looks to be 3rd and medium range here If you're the Huskies, you're going to need a stop and hopefully try and get down the field and score before half.
Couple switches here for the Huskies. Number 61, Hunter Tepton, and number 77, Peyton Kearns coming out here.
3rd down and 5 for Mechanicsburg.
It's 3rd and 5 and same exact formation. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. A mismatch here. 2 DBs on the 3 receivers for the Huskies. Looking to throw. Going to have to hold on to the ball as they will take a sack.
And he is sacked on the play.
It looks to be the first stop for the Huskies since the Mechanicsburg's first drive.
On the stop.
The pressure there. It got there, and they get the stop.
Huskies are going to call their 3rd and final timeout of the half.
Huskies, 2:07 left in the first half. They're going to take their final timeout. So on this final drive here, they will not have any timeouts while Mechanicsburg has one.
We'd like to thank area restaurants and caterers that help us by feeding the team each and every game.
I will say the Huskies very much needed that sack there. They had a bunch of guys deep down the field, but good job by the defensive line there to get to the quarterback.
The punt coming up here, 4th and 11 for Mechanicsburg after the timeout.
2:07 left in the first half.
Right now, this quarterback 1 versus quarterback 2 battle in the conference, pretty one-sided. Although some good passes from Fletcher, a lot of them either too much pressure to get a good ball off, or he has to take off himself, or just take a sack. Meanwhile, Reeder up 20 here as he's been getting guys on the post, on the curl, on the slant, on everything so far.
You name it, he's thrown it probably. Punt team coming out here for the Wildcats. As Eli Ryder is going to punt the ball here. This guy can do it all.
Ryder, their quarterback DB, and now punter as he punts it away. It's a good one.
Haig's going to let it go.
And it'll be a 1st and 10 for the Huskies with less than 2 minutes to go.
Husky football, 1st and 10.
First down and 10 here for the Huskies.
Fletcher here down 20, trying to get something going here.
Ball looks to be at their own 28-yard line here.
Fletcher going to take the snap. It'll be a pass. And he will... They'll call it dead on a sack.
Willie Marshall Travis with the tackle.
Both D-lines have been playing great today, especially Mechanicsburg. They've gotten to Fletcher so much this game so far.
Willie Marshall Travis, the senior D lineman, 6'1", 195 with the registered sack there. It's a loss of 5, and it's 2nd and 15.
Clock ticking to 1 minute, 20 seconds remaining.
Do the Huskies take it to the half, or do they take their shots? Looks to be a pass here. Fletcher, he's got a man. It's caught. Landon Hay.
Pass is complete to Landon Hay.
Looks to be about, once again, another 3rd down and short here for the Huskies. 60 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Jack DeLuca on the tackle for the Wildcats.
Once again, Fletcher showing that he can throw the ball when he gets his time. And once again, a 3rd and short. Huskies going to need a little bit of tempo here. Less than 60 seconds left in this first half. Fletcher looking to throw here. He's going to throw deep. And there comes the flag.
We got laundry there. It was Landon Haig, the intended target.
That is number 25, Isaac Dolman, the running back, and the DB.
On
that
coverage.
5'7" body against a 6-foot body. And the Huskies, that superior length, it's going to be a flag on him. And it looks to be a Huskies first down.
Pass interference against the Wildcats.
If you're the Huskies, you need that play. 30 seconds. That also stops the clock. You'll get the ball across midfield.
46-yard line, first down, Mifflin County.
And Mifflin County, you got to think back to earlier into this first half. They wasted 2 of their timeouts early in that first quarter.
And yeah, that's that first and 10 timeout coming back to bite them, as they have no timeouts here with just 34 seconds left in the first half. Fletcher going to have to pass here. Fletcher's got pressure. He's going to have to run to his left. Fletcher will take off, and he'll maybe get back to the line. He'll actually get a couple yards here. A gain of 2 or 3 as the Huskies going to have to get back to this line quick.
Fletcher looked like he was running for his life on that play. I don't know how he escaped from that defensive lineman.
Second down here. And that's just going to be a dead ball here. Wasting a little bit of clock there. Third down now.
Third down and 8.5 seconds remaining here in this first half.
Pass is spiked in the backfield to stop the clock. It'll be third down and 8.
You got to think about going for a Hail Mary here to end the half. You got to think about either getting out of bounds quick so that you can try and kick a very long field goal. But as we saw earlier, even at their 30-yard line, Huskies went for it on 4th and 13. Pressure once again got to Fletcher there, incompletion, and Huskies are going to need a miracle here to end the first half.
Huskies here, third and about 9. They got 2 options. They could either throw the Hail Mary here with 8.5 seconds left in the first half, and it looks to be that way as it's 5 wide. Only 3 rushers here for Mechanicsburg, and Mechanicsburg will take.
Penalty marker on the play, delay of game.
Never mind, delay a game on the offense.
That just makes this Hail Mary 5 yards further if you're the Huskies. Got to still think about either getting it out quick so you get back into that same position you just were on 3rd down and 8.
8.5 seconds. If they do that quick pass, they're going to need to get it out of bounds quick, at least with 1 second left to go. Because if they don't, they likely don't get back to the line, or they could try the Hail Mary from here. And it looks like they're setting up to do just that. 3 rushers for Mechanicsburg as it's 5 wide for Fletcher. Fletcher will throw. He's got pressure. He's just going to have to throw short. And he will get out of bounds with 1.3 seconds left in this first half.
Big play there from Landon Hegg. You know, I was thinking they were going to go for the deep shot, but Landon Hegg with a quick out route there, and he got out of bounds. By the way he looked like it, I didn't know if he was going out or if he was going to try and make a play. But the smart call right there was to go out. 1.3 seconds left here. Hail Mary time.
Okay. Green, usually the top receiver here for Fletcher with the seniors, the senior connection. It's now Hay, the junior, getting it. And it'll be 5 wide here, likely the final play of this first half.
3 down linemen here.
And it's going to be a throw. Fletcher going to have to step up, and he won't even get it off.
And Wilson is sacked on the play.
No Hail Mary for the Huskies, as it is going to be Mechanicsburg 20, Huskies a goose egg at the half.
Of play. We're going to head to the locker rooms with the score, Mechanicsburg 20.
20-0 here as a 15-minute halftime break. You're watching MCTV.
Don't forget here at halftime to visit our concession stand, the Band Booster stand, the Husky Club stand. They're both open with all kinds of good food to eat. Also, you can visit the Sun.
Two minutes, 15 seconds here left in this halftime break. Let's go over our halftime thoughts and feelings here. What do we think's happening here so far? Obviously, Mifflin County down 20-0. How do we think, hopefully for the Huskies, that could change?
Huskies here down 20. I don't see much offense out of them. Fletcher's made some good passes here and there, but they're going to need more consistency. Their running game, which was the vocal point last year, just has not been clicking. Neither team really been able to get the rushing attack going, but I would say Mechanicsburg getting a little bit more push from their offensive line. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage, and that's mainly why they're down 20 and why they need to get points here to start the second half.
On the defensive side of the ball, I think you got to focus up on the defensive side of the ball. I think you got to lock up Josh Smith and Brendan Mina. They have been running over this Huskies offense or defense, my apologies. And I think if they can stop them, I think Huskies got a good shot at coming back in this game.
Once again, it's only 20-0. We've only got one half here done. We still got one half to go here in Mifflin County. 20-0 Mechanicsburg.
1 minute left here in this halftime break until football is back. Huskies will be able to get the ball to start the second half. You are watching MCTV.
We've got less than 30 seconds until the second half here. Mechanicsburg now entering the field down or up 20. Mifflin County already out here. Again, their squats in, looking to mount the comeback. Last week, they were on the losing end of a comeback. They were up by a reasonable margin of about 20, lost 34-41 in double overtime against North York last week at North York. This is their home opener.
I want to take a second to talk about Mitchell Field here. Most of, if not all of these students, they've grown up wanting to play on Mitchell Field and knowing that this is their last season. It's got to feel a little sad for them. This has been the home for the Mifflin County Huskies since they opened in the early 2010s. They're going to be moving to right in front of the high school.
Yeah, the new stadium here at the high school just should be bigger, better. It looks around the same amount of seats, though, which is a little bit of an interesting call. They're going to be playing on turf, and turf is known for, although being artificial, it does cause more injuries, which is less concern, but it does say it should give sharper cuts. So this Huskies team, leaving behind the legendary Mitchell Field for the new and improved stadium, unnamed as of right now, should be coming in December 2024. That's when they won it, but they will not be playing in it this year. Huskies in the huddle here talking about their first half and what they want to do in the second half. If I'm the Huskies, what I want is some points on the board.
Obviously, you want to get some points on the board here. I feel like if you're the Huskies, this is the most important drive of the game for them here. Coming out of the half, they got to stop. They were driving up until they got around that 40-yard line. Whenever they enter Mechanicsburg's half of the field, I'd say from the 50 to the 30, that's their biggest weak spot on the offensive side of the ball.
The Huskies getting usually to midfield, the 40s, 50s, 40s. Besides that one drive where they got the turnover, but Mechanicsburg was able to get the stop with a couple sacks and tackles for loss. Huskies looking to get past that midfield and into the end zone as they're down 20 here. Trying to get points on the board at home. This home crowd trying to get something here against Mechanicsburg.
Now, we've been talking about a lot about the Huskies this half. What do you do if you're Mechanicsburg? Obviously, you're up 20-0, but this Husky team could just turn around just like that. Obviously, with the turnover late there in the first half, obviously some concerns. I feel like you got to keep Eli Ryder in.
I think if you're Mechanicsburg, I agree. You keep Ryder in. You're up 20, and although this Huskies team, although with no points on the board, they've still got some fight left in them. That's only one half a ball. And as they're down 20, they're going to be looking for a push, a fight to put points on the board. And if you're Mechanicsburg, I think you get one or two more touchdowns if Mifflin County doesn't answer back. If you're up around 34-35, I think that's when you put back in people like Noah Apple and see what they can do. But as of right now, I think you get Reader in, because the last time Noah Apple went in, first snap, fumble, Mifflin County got it.
The clock hits 0 here, and Huskies football will get back underway.
Huskies here set to receive the ball first, down 20. As they won the coin toss and deferred. Down 20. Let's see what they got in store. Mechanicsburg up 20, trying to hold on to that lead here as we start the second half here. Mifflin County football is back underway. And it will be out of bounds. That will be a flag to start the second half. Not out of bounds in the end zone.
Out of bounds. Penalty marker on the play.
And the Huskies, considering the kick out of bounds, means they will get good field position here to start the second half. Maybe a chance then to get points on the board. The Huskies here, top receivers, Sorrell Green and Landon Hugh. Green, couple targets, not a lot of catches. Meanwhile, Hugh has been getting major targets and a lot of catches. He's been the top guy here from the senior to junior connection instead of the senior to senior connection. It's 1st and 10. Huskies. Fletcher looking to pass here to start the second half. He'll rush to the outside. That is deflected at the line, and it'll be incomplete.
Wilson's pass is batted
Once again,
down
like we said there in that
incomplete.
halftime, you know, obviously
Second down.
you gotta work on the O-line. The O-line has been the biggest problem here for this Mifflin County Huskies team, and that, in my opinion, proved it right there.
Once again, yes, they are not winning at the line of scrimmage really on either side. This offensive line from Mechanicsburg being able to push them, and this defensive line, even rushing 3-4 against the 5 offensive linemen for the Huskies, been able to push them as well, as it is 2nd and 10 here from the 33. It'll be a handoff up the middle, cuts to the outside. He's going to get maybe back to the line.
And we have laundry on the field. This looks like could be a holding against the Huskies. We'll find out. And that's what the ref is signaling. Holding
Penalty
against
marker on
Mifflin
the play.
County.
Holding against the Huskies.
That penalty
Penalty is
will
declined.
declined.
They'll take the result of the play,
They'll take
which
it,
was
the
no
result of the
gain.
play. It'll be 3rd down.
Interesting call by Mechanicsburg there to decline the penalty here. Instead of making it 2nd and 20, it'll be 3rd down and 10. 11:33 left in the third quarter.
The Huskies now, with the clock still running after the decline penalty, it'll be 3rd and 10. Fletcher gonna look to pass, looking to his right. Pump fake, double pump fake. It's caught. That is Hugh again. He's off to the races. He's gonna go down to about the 23. It's the first big play for the Huskies all night. It's 1st and 10 on the outskirts of the red zone.
Landon Hegg there with the biggest play of the game for the Mifflin County Huskies. That was a 30-yard play on 3rd and 10. That was much needed for Mifflin County.
It's Hugh. First and 10 now for the Huskies. Giving them some tempo here on the outskirts of the red zone. It's going to be a bootleg here. Fletcher looking to pass. And that one is intercepted.
Wilson's pass is
Josh
intercepted
Smith.
on the play. Number 1, Josh Smith with the pick.
I mean,
Mechanicsburg will take over 1st and
Josh
10.
Smith, obviously one of the best players on this field, and he just proved it right there. Whether it's on offense or defense, right after the big play, that's got to be a momentum killer for the Huskies.
Josh Smith playing receiver and DB, showing why he can play both. His receiver skills, being able to catch the ball well, and he's got that jump ball seal at 6'1", 175. Jumps up and just snags that from the Huskies to keep them with no points on the board.
And Fletcher was under a lot of pressure again. The O-line looking a little weak here to start the second half as Mechanicsburg gets the ball 1st and 10.
Reeder here with a running back in the backfield. He'll give it to him. He'll run to the outside. He's got a lane. And he'll be down and close to the first down marker. That is Dolman getting most of the carries here for Mechanicsburg tonight. That'll push the chains with a first down.
For the Huskies. That's enough for a first down up to the 25.
The Huskies once again getting down to that red zone, just could not push it into that end zone or even get a field goal. Mechanicsburg now, 1st and 10, coming off the run there for a first.
The Huskies have had multiple chances right after that big play. And if we go back to late in that second half, they obviously had that great field position around this 25-yard line. Wasn't able to capitalize 1st and 10.
Reader, he'll throw quick. It's Josh Smith once again with the catch, cutting to the outside. He breaks a tackle. Good move again. He'll get close to the first down marker.
First down, and Josh Smith proving once again how incredible of an athlete he is. Whether it's on offense, making defenders miss, breaking free, or it's on the defensive side, reading the quarterback's eyes, this kid is special.
And he's got another first down for Mechanicsburg as well. 1st and 10 at the 37. 2 straight plays, 2 straight first down for Mechanicsburg, and they are driving at the 37 right now. Huskies gonna need to get a stop here. They allow another touchdown, and it's time to abandon the run and just go full pass mode, if it's not already.
Looks to be Wildcat. Josh Smith in at quarterback. Eli Ryder going to be in that slot receiver.
Josh Smith from the Wildcat. He'll rush it to the outside. He's going to get to the outside. He's going to get a lane. Still going. And he's going to be down at around the 42 or 43.
Josh Smith, once again, I know I've said this the past couple plays, but once again, whether he's quarterback, receiver, running back, corner, he can do it all on this field, Colston.
Once again, Josh Smith proving that athleticism. The senior here, 6 foot 175, playing out of the Wildcat there from his receiver spot. And he's got another first down for this team. Up 20. Once again, the Huskies running out of time here for a comeback if you're thinking about it. As J.J. Gold comes out for Mechanicsburg.
9 minutes left here in this third quarter.
Once again, Redder has got Dolman in his backfield.
Look out for a blitz here.
And it's going to be a quick throw caught on the slant. He will go down there as Jack DeLewa, his 2nd or 3rd catch of the night.
Complete to number 11, Jack DeLuca.
Once again, another just quick slant there. Gain of 9, 2nd down, and inches here.
Correction. First down.
Correction here. It is a first down. They'll give it to him.
Mechanicsburg has a lot of speed, and the Huskies know that they're playing off, so they're going to throw it short and quick here. So the Huskies, so it's an easy completion right there.
1st and 10, 2 running backs in the backfield. They'll give it to Dolman again. Dolman will cut to the outside, and he'll go down with a little bit of a push there from Green, keeping him on the ground there. It'll be a loss of about 2.
Little push there to the helmet after the tackle here. Could have been a flag, but like I said, these refs, they're more on the let the boys play style, and I like it.
It'll be 2nd and 12 here. Josh Smith coming back in, and the Huskies know they're going to have to keep him on their toes as Jack DeLuca will come out. It's 2nd and 11. 2 running back formation just like last play, and last play was a loss for Mechanicsburg.
Green pressed up on Smith here.
It will be a handoff. Number 31 with a flag. That is Brody Spots, the backup running back.
Looked like it could have been a face mask on the Huskies defender. It looked like he grabbed him by that little earpiece in the side of their helmets, which we've seen multiple times. Or no, I was wrong. It looks to be holding against Mechanicsburg.
And that is a holding call against Mechanicsburg. Not a great run there, but the Huskies will take the penalty, push them back even more, and push them out of field goal range. Josh
moves the ball back to the 43. 2nd down and 20.
Josh Smith and Jack DeLuca looking to get themselves involved here with a deep situation, 2nd and 20. We've seen it from Mechanicsburg where they throw that short route to either Smith or DeLuca, and they just get it and they run with it. And let's see what they can do here. It is 2nd and 20 from the 43.
Looks like cover 3 here. No too high safeties.
It'll be a throw. He's got pressure. He's going to have to run for yardage. And a big hit there from Green to push him out of bounds.
Cyril Green has looked absolutely stellar when it comes to hitting people here. And I'm telling you what, that quarterback, Eli Ryder, he took that hit heavy. Thankfully for Mechanicsburg, he's up and looks to be okay. 3rd down and 5 here. Big play for the Huskies. Hopefully to try to either make them try and go for 3, or they could even go for it here. Up 20, really got nothing to lose except the ball.
3rd and 5 for Mechanicsburg, coming off the 15-yard play there on the run by the quarterback. He's looking to get a first here, Eli.
Eli Ryder has looked absolutely stellar so far in this game. 3rd and 5 at the 27-yard line.
It's a motion for DeLuca. Ryder will keep it himself. He'll cut up the middle, and he will get that first down.
Ryder, the ball carrier.
2 straight carries for him, and that's just enough for a first down.
There's no stopping this offense right now. It looks like they can do whatever they want. Went from 2nd and 20 to 1st down and 10 in 2 plays like that.
First down from the 20 in the red zone for Mechanicsburg. Only the 2nd time today. Their other 2 touchdowns coming from outside on the deep ball. Once again, it's Dolman in the backfield with Ryder. That's Josh Smith moving over. He'll throw to Smith. Smith will catch it, and he'll maybe get to the line of scrimmage, maybe get a yard.
Oh, it looks like Cyril Green trying to make a tackle there. He's reaching for his right arm. His left arm, looking to stretch it out there. Hopefully he's okay. He's going to check out of the field here for Dodger Weaver. Not a good thing you want to see if you're the Huskies.
Weaver here been playing against Josh Smith a little bit here. He has not been able to cover him. He's the one who let up the touchdown here earlier. So they're looking to hope that Green's okay so we can get back in here. And if you're the Wildcats, you want to put Smith on Weaver and see what he's got in store. And right now they're doing exactly that, but Hugh playing back as the safety for him. It's a throw. He's going to throw it to Smith. Smith has got a touchdown.
I mean, like you just said, Dodger Weaver guarding Smith, and this kid is looking absolutely special tonight. Offense, defense, catching, running, you name it, he's done it successfully tonight.
Smith, once again, the safety help, no need, as Smith cuts to the outside, beats Weaver, and that is a touchdown. 26-0 is the extra point up and coming. This offense here for the Wildcats been red hot, showing why the top quarterback in this conference is just blowing it up. And they're going to actually go for 2. They're still in here. Looking to make this a 28-point game, put the Huskies down by 4 touchdowns. It's going to be a and Reeder, he's still got the ball. He is going down.
They tried to run that same motion play they did out to Smith earlier. This time the Huskies were ready, got good pressure in there. 26-0 is your score. 5:09 left in the 3rd quarter.
That was Jared Kenny and Jordan Daly with the double team tackle there on the sack, as the Huskies get a stop on the 2-pointer, keep it 26-0.
We said Cyril Green is now not back deep. He might have done something to his arm.
That is Joel Beamer stepping out for Green as he checks in.
I may have spoken a little too soon there, ladies and gentlemen.
Hugh and Green back there to return for the Huskies.
I mean, I know I've been saying this the past couple of drives, but if you're the Huskies, you absolutely have to score this drive. The clock is running out. Looks to be around Seven, 17 minutes of total gameplay left in this game.
Hugh and Green both checking out for Landon Bowen, number 17, and Dominic Santic, number 26. Let's see what they've got in store at kickoff. Can they bring some life to this Huskies team, who has a goose egg right now on the board, down 26. Kick is up and away. 5:09 left in the third quarter. Josh has got it. He's going to cut. He's still going.
He's got a lane.
He's got a lane. He'll get around to the 40, the 37, 38.
Josh Maldonado on the return for Mifflin County. Maldonado brought down to the 39 where the Huskies take over 1st and 10.
Huskies 1st and 10 now. Down 26. As Bowen is checked out, it is Chase Hartung, the senior. 6'1", 170. Does not play defense. He only plays quarterback, looking to get something here. It'll be a handoff up the middle. And that is going nowhere.
The junior checks in on that play. Chase Hartung, 6'1", 170.
Brandon Kaufman, the ball carrier.
Brandon Kaufman, the 5'8", 175 junior, listed as a fullback, gets the carry there.
Gain of a yard on the play.
He'll get a yard.
2nd and 9.
When I say we expected high scoring, I meant for both teams. Mechanicsburg is clearly proving that. They're only 4 points away from their average points per game with around 15 minutes left. Huskies 33 points behind their average
Hartung
points per game.
is going to have to look to throw. That is tipped and almost intercepted through the hands of about 3 people. It is incomplete. Hartung throwing into coverage there. It'll be 3rd down.
Pass intended for Avery Arndt is incomplete.
Avery Arndt on the
3rd
target
down.
there. And the Huskies offensively can do nothing right now.
Avery Orange, number 44, the tight end, could not get that ball just a little bit too high. Hartung, his first pass attempt, almost into dangerous territory there as it's 3rd down. Hartung gonna have to look to throw here. It is a 3rd and 9. Hartung will throw. It'll be a short one. It's caught. He's gonna get a cut, and he's gonna be down with a flag. That is Jackson Strohecker with the catch on the screen pass.
To Jackson Strohecker, there is also a penalty marker on
Penalty
the play.
on the play. Who is it on? It's going to be against Mechanicsburg on the face mask.
And if you're the Huskies, you need every yard you can get, whether it's through penalties or through the air, through the ground, up the middle.
And Chase Hartung going to have to get something going here.
Cyril Green checks in, and there's a lot of substitutions for Mechanicsburg.
Both changes for both the Huskies and Mechanicsburg, but Hartung stays in.
36-yard line.
Let's see what he's got in store as he's got Green as a target now. Down 26. He's just trying to get this team on the board. And right now he's driving at the 35. 1st and 10. Four minutes left in this 3rd quarter. Hartung will give it up the middle. Once again to Strohecker, and Strohecker will get a solid 2 to 3 yard gain.
Jackson Strohecker again on the carry.
2-yard run
Stop
there,
number
you know.
50, Drew Freeland.
Huskies would have liked a little more on 1st and 10,
2
but they'll
on the
take what
play.
they can get.
2nd down and 8 for Mifflin County.
Once again behind the sticks here for the Huskies. Hartung gonna have to get something going here. 2nd and 8. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Running back in the backfield. And it's another inside handoff to Strohecker. Strohecker cuts it outside. He's got a 1st down. And the Huskies close to the red zone now for the first time tonight.
Jackson Strohecker again on the carry.
Strohecker bringing some life to this offense.
Enough for a 1st down for
The
Huskies.
sophomore. 5'8", 165 running back. Getting it done.
Best Huskies drive offensively here, and they need it. 3:02 left here in the 3rd quarter, down 26.
Throwing here, Hartung. He's going to throw for the end zone for Green. Tipped and incomplete. A risky ball there. 3 Mechanicsburg players in the area and only Green there. Tried for the jump ball and just a better step there, Mechanicsburg. It is incomplete and it is 2nd and 10, 2:50 left in the third.
Noah Apple was the man in coverage, got both hands on it, but just wasn't able to reel it down. And the Huskies playing defense even when they're on offense.
Number 26 here, Dominic Santic, checking in now. 2nd and 10 here, listed as a receiver or a DB. Hartung, though, will give it. That is Brandon Hoffman, the fullback. Not as much success as Strohacker here tonight. His 2nd carry, he'll get back to the line if that.
If you're the Huskies, I mean, we've seen them go for it here, but I feel like this is a must 100% go for it here with 4th down looming if they don't get to the 14 in Mechanicsburg.
Hartung got a 3rd and 10 coming up. Let's see what he's got in store here. He's got the fullback, Kaufman, in the backfield. Let's see what Hartung's got in store. As a reminder, Hartung can run the 6'1", 170 body. He's going to get a boot. He's going to throw. It's caught. It's Arend again.
4th and medium here.
And it's going to be a short little dink and dunk. 4th and medium. Is this worth a field goal, or is this a 4th down, go for it situation?
They got half of what they needed. They just need one more play. And now for the first time, the Huskies are in the red zone without a turnover.
And 5 for the Huskies.
I feel like you got to go for it here. If you're the Huskies, down 26, field goal does you no good here.
Both Hartung and Green checking in, which means they are going for it here. 4th and 5 at the 13 for the Huskies. Hartung will throw. It's a short one. It's caught. Does he have the first down? It's close.
Pass is complete to number 19, Joel Beamer.
It's complete, and it is...
I believe they're rolling him short.
And they're going to say he's short.
He was 1 yard short. He slipped right after the catch. Unfortunate for the Huskies.
For the Wildcats.
Just a little bit short there. That's why you want to keep your foot in. On a 4th and 5, he had him, caught it. The pass was a little bit behind, but not a horrible ball. He stays up. That's a first down and probably more. And probably, maybe, even a touchdown to put the Huskies on the board. Instead, they're in need for a dire stop. 1:52 left in the third. It is 26-0 Mechanicsburg.
And I mean, obviously, with the new field coming in next year, you might think that's a first down. He doesn't slip and fall there.
Raiders still in here, up 26 for Mechanicsburg. 1st and 10, it's going to be a handoff. And number 10 for the Huskies, bringing them down, that's Gavin Harrington. Out of his defensive edge position, there's a flag on the field.
Telling you what, Gavin Harrington has looked great on the defensive side of the ball. Two huge tackles.
And they'll say unsportsmanlike conduct for the Huskies against Harrington.
Conduct is the penalty against the Huskies.
Harrington with a tackle threw him a little bit too far into the ground, they say. And that'll be a first down.
Josh Maldonado checks in as Harrington is confused. I mean, obviously made a great tackle, but just tackled him a little too hard.
Now, I don't want to be that guy, but this ain't WWE, so you can't really throw him into the ground like that. First and 10 for Mechanicsburg, like nothing ever happened. They're now at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. That's Dodger Reaver playing a little bit more up here against Josh Green. It's a handoff.
Brady spots the ball carrier. Picks up 4 on the play. 2nd down and 6.
Running a little bit of clock here for Mechanicsburg. 17 seconds on the play clock. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. It is 26-0. Mechanicsburg. Josh Smith getting a little bit of free reign here. Could be another slant to him. And it will be a throw. It will be a curl to Smith. He cuts to the outside. He's got a lane. Cutting back inside. He's still going. He's going to maybe go all the way. That is a touchdown for Mechanicsburg.
I mean, this kid is absolutely special here. It was a 3-yard curl. He took it 30. He nearly took it 60 yards down the field. And touchdown, Mechanicsburg shutting the door for Mifflin County's home opener.
Once again, Josh Smith, he's got the moves. He's just went past that entire secondary of the Huskies there, as it is now a 32-0 game. As the extra point group will come out. Reeder is the kicker here for Mechanicsburg here. He'll be the placeholder.
Babiak in to attempt the extra point.
Dog pound still loud and proud even though they're down 32. The kick is up on the way.
And it is good. That is a 33-0 lead. 20.7 seconds left in the third. Huskies, at this point, the points are dire, and at this point, you just need points on that board to have a chance. You're not going to need a quick score if you want some. Huskies now getting set for the kickoff.
Mifflin County fans, don't forget you can get your athletic tickets online at ticketspicket.com. No waiting in line, just hand your ticket in and you're into the game. Tickets are good.
We're about 2 hours into our broadcast here. Just about to enter the fourth quarter. It is Mechanicsburg 33, Huskies a flat goose egg 0.
Don't forget, Mifflin County fans, next Friday night our Huskies are on the road in mid-10 play going to Hershey. And then again, 2 weeks from tonight, it's right back here at Mitchell Field when Shippensburg comes to town.
As we look a little bit heading into next week,
For the Wildcats.
the Wildcats will versus Lower Dolphin at home, back at home for the third time in 4 weeks, my apologies. And the Huskies going at Hershey.
That is Landon Bowen with the catch. He's got a little bit of room. He's got some speed to him. He's to the 50. He's out of bounds at around the 43.
Looked a little bit like a horse collar there. They're not going to call it.
The return for the Huskies.
There is a penalty marker on the field.
This might go.
Look for something.
Let's see. Block in the back against the Huskies. Oh, just when you get a big play, it goes all the way back. It's an absolute heartbreaker for Mifflin County.
10.4 seconds left in this third quarter.
Penalty will be marked off from the spot of the
They're going to have to
foul
move
at the
all
32-yard
the
line.
way back to around the 20. From the 43-ish to the 20. That is heartbreak for the Huskies.
10-yard penalty pushes it back to the 22, where the Huskies take over 1st and 10.
Huskies now. Harton is back in for 10.4 seconds. He's got 1 or 2 plays to see if he can get something going. Huskies here in the backfield. That is Strohacker. Strohacker's had some success here in the third quarter. Let's see what he's got as they give it to him. He's going to cut to the outside. That is not Strohacker. My apologies. That is Brandon Kaufman.
An absolute insane stiff arm there by Kaufman.
And that will take us to the end of the third quarter. It is 33-0 Mechanicsburg. At this point, Huskies, the win might be out the door. The points, not. They need to get that goose egg off the board. The number 1 offense versus number 2. It's 33-0 Mechanicsburg. looking ahead here for the Huskies, flipping sides. Next week, it's going to be Hershey as they go away. And then in 2 weeks, we're back here at Mitchell Field for Shippensburg as they go and face off. Huskies here trying to get some points up on the board. Hartung still in. It's Landon Bowen moving over. He'll get the jet sweep. Bowen got some speed to him, and he might have the first.
Landon Bowen on the carry. Brady Spots on the stop for the Wildcats. That's enough for a Husky first down at the 36.
For the Wildcats here next week, they'll be back at home for the third time in 4 weeks, going against Lower Dolphin. And coming off of this win, they're going to be in high hopes that they remain undefeated if they hold on here.
And obviously, for the Huskies, it's heartbreak here. You're last in the conference. You're down 33-0. Hopefully they can get a midseason turnaround.
And the handoff there, that'll be to Strohacker. Strohacker cuts a little bit too much inside. And the play is called dead, about at the line. No gain, second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second down.
At this point for the Huskies, you might want to try some experimental players. You know, players like Elijah Howard, players like Trevin Diven. Get some experimental players in there as one of them comes in. That is Dom Sinek, the receiver, 5'7", 165. Right now, Kaufman is going to head out. It is second and 10 for the Huskies.
Tell you what, they only got 3 seconds on this play clock. They better get it off.
1 second on the play clock. And that will
be a timeout.
For the Huskies.
Timeout. Huskies.
Their first timeout of this second half. First one for both sides. 10:36 left in this fourth quarter. It is Huskies trying to get on the board. Nothing. Mechanicsburg, a high dominant 33. As we said in the beginning of this broadcast, Mechanicsburg outscoring opponents 69-20, about 3.5 points to 1.
That'll go up after this game.
And Mechanicsburg averaging 30 points per game heading into this game. They have 33 right now. Huskies were averaging 33. They have a goose egg right now. What turned into was supposed to be a shootout has maybe turned into a blowout.
You know, the Huskies, they were outscoring opponents 76-47 heading into this game. Went from probably 1.62 to maybe even under 1. It'll be close.
Second and 10 here for the Huskies. 10:36 left on this clock. He'll look to throw. It's Hartung. Hartung will run. He's got a lane. He'll throw. It's incomplete. In between two receivers. That is Easton Zook and Landon Bowen. Neither of them able to get it, and it's 3rd and 10.
Landon Bowen was the original target there on that play, and tight end slipped behind him. If he would have been up on his feet, he might have been able to make a play on that ball. But 3rd and 10, 10:28 left in the game.
Dom Santic coming back in. Is Chase Hartung still at quarterback? Trying to get points up on this board. Guessing Fletcher will not come back in here. It is 3rd and 10 for the Huskies. Hartung will throw. He's got a little bit of space. He'll throw just a bit outside on the corner route. It is incomplete, and it's 4th and 10. And to my expectation, the punt unit will come out for the Huskies once again.
4th down.
Here comes the punt team for the Huskies here. Brendan Knorr back deep for the punt.
Brendan Knorr in punt formation for the Huskies.
And I believe Anthony Francis is the return man.
Anthony Francis deep for the Wildcats.
High sky kick, fair catch called for, caught at what looks to be the 33, 34-yard line. Let's see, does Mechanicsburg bring in the backup players, or do they keep Eli Ryder out there?
If I'm Mechanicsburg, you're up 33. You're bringing people like Noah Apple, see what they've got. Although Apple only one snap was a fumble, there was a bit of miscommunication. It was supposed to be either a read option or a handoff. Neither of them got it. Huskies got it. And although no damage done on that play, I would put Apple in. Meanwhile, the Huskies, you could go either way. Try and keep it at a 33-point game. Try and not embarrass yourselves too much. Or just continue to put those backups in and see what they've got in store. See if they make a play.
I think they're going to go with the first option because Cyril Green is still out there for the Huskies. And as we expected here, I believe
that's Donnie Denfries in at quarterback here for the Wildcats here.
First down and 10, two receivers to both sides. Running back to his left. High snap. He'll be able to hand it off to the running back. He'll be able to get what looks to be two, maybe 3 yards there. Dom Baker, the 6', 170 senior with the rush.
There is a penalty on the play, so let's see what that is. And it will be going against what looks to be Mechanicsburg.
It was holding against Mechanicsburg there. It'll be, do they accept it? And I believe they just did. It'll be first down and 20 for Mechanicsburg.
One thing I do like to see, though, although the Huskies down 33, Cyril Green not giving up on his team, the DB still in there. And although the injury risk does play a factor, and the Huskies probably do want him out as one of their captains, he stays in and he's trying to play this game through to the end. Good thing to see.
I mean, he's a senior. He's playing his heart out. I mean, he's been the best player for the Huskies all night, in my opinion. And he's staying out there on the field like a true leader, no matter what happens. Man in motion. He'll be trips far side. Running back near side with one receiver. In the gun. Take the snap. It'll be another handoff. Far side. Dom's going to look to break it out. He'll be able to get to the 40-yard line. It'll be second down and 15, maybe 16.
Dom cutting it to the outside there. It was supposed to be an inside handoff. Huskies played it well. Dom played it even better. Cutting to the outside. A good gain there of around 6 or 7 as they try to run this clock out.
As Cyril Green checks out for the evening, he'll sit down on the bench.
And you got to think he's a little bit frustrated. Got to get some points up on the board if you're the Huskies. Don't want to lay a goose egg when you're averaging 30 points a game.
In the gun, man in motion. He'll take the snap. Once again, another handoff up the middle. He'll try and bounce it outside. He will. He'll be able to get to what looks to be about maybe back to the line, if that. Huskies wrap him up very easily.
That is Jordan Daly and Nevin Farley both there for the tackle. Farley got him from the behind. Daly got him from the front. And it'll be third down and about, I'd say,
15 yards?
15.
Third down and 15 for Mechanicsburg.
9 minutes remaining here in this game. As long as nothing insane happens, the Wildcats will improve to 3-0 on the year. Starting off the year very well. And the Huskies will be 0-2 in conference play and 1-2 on the year. Trips far side once again. In the shotgun, take the snap. Looks to be a pitch play. No, it's a fake. He'll be able to keep it himself, and he will get absolutely zilch on that play. Fourth down. Huskies will get the ball back.
Kane Peck just playing that perfectly. The fake pitch was not phased. The 6'3", 180 defense end stayed there with them and brought them down. Fourth down.
And the punt team comes on for Mechanicsburg.
Going back there, that's Landon Bowen for the Huskies. He's got some speed to him. We've seen it, the 5'10", 170 running back. With 8 minutes left to go, can he bring it back for the Huskies to put some points up on this board?
Man in motion here. High snap. He licks the stamp and he sends it up and away. Bowen says, I'm going to let it go. Here's ball, rolls to the 30. Does it get any further? No, it'll stop at the 31-yard line. Huskies are going to get the ball with 7:40 left, down 33.
That's Ryan Foose picking up the ball there for Mechanicsburg to stop it. Huskies will start at the 31. Let's see what they got in store here. Once again, Hartung will come back out. Hartung playing only quarterback for the Huskies. No defensive position as a 6'1", 170 body. He's got 7 minutes 40 to try and put some points up here for the Huskies. 1st and 10.
Strohecker in the backfield here. 2 receivers near side, 2 receivers far. In the shotgun here. 4 down linemen for Mechanicsburg. He'll drop back to pass. Pressure coming near side. He'll step up and he'll get slammed down to the ground. Number 81, Landon Yale with the tackle, the sophomore, 6'2", 180, and he was blitzing off that edge.
Landon Yale, for a sophomore, one of the tallest guys on the team, 6'2", 180. He puts a little bit of a build on that. Definitely from his D-line spot, he could go places.
He could indeed go places here as Dominic is going to check into the game here. 5'7", 165. He'll be a receiver. Hartung still in the game. Strohecker is the back. 2 receivers far side, 2 receivers close. Back. The lone back is going to, quarterback's going to drop back, take the snap, 4-man rush. He'll have it. Oh, and it's picked off. It's going the other way. He'll get down to the end zone. Touchdown. Mechanicsburg. Colin Vertel with a touchdown, the sophomore. And heartbreak once again for the Huskies. Kicking them while it's down. The ball landed right in his hands, and I don't think.
Please, with Adeline Wagner. Please report to the press box. Adeline Wagner.
And you know,
please report to the press box. Thank you.
The phrase "kick them while they're down" was just clearly shown. I don't even think he wanted to intercept that, but even if he didn't try to, he still got it right in his hands.
Babiak in to attempt the extra point for Mechanicsburg.
That was intended for Bowen, could not bring it in, and it was tipped and intercepted and put back.
The snap, the hold, the kick, up through the crossbar, 40-0.
6:35 left in the 4th quarter. Now Mechanicsburg 40, Mifflin County nothing. Mifflin County fans, if you're looking for something to do this coming Monday, 4 of our Husky fall sports teams will be in action. Girls tennis team will be at home facing Northern York. Boys soccer team will also be at home hosting the Mustangs from West Perry. Our girls field hockey team has senior night on Monday as our hockey players will host Bishop McDevitt. And some volleyball action Monday night in the Dog Pound. Our Lady Huskies will face Mount Union. That's Monday in Mifflin County Sports. Hope to see you at a game.
40-0 is your score here. Huskies, not the home opener they wanted in their last season, Mitchell Field.
Mifflin County, I think the win's gone out the window at this point. At this point, you just want to get some points on the board back there to return. That is Landon Bowen.
And Brandon Kaufman on the other side of the field here. Huskies once again hoping to bounce back next week at Hershey. And the Wildcats looking to carry this momentum against Lower Dolphin at home.
Set the kickoff.
The kick is up and away. 6:35 left in the 4th quarter. It'll be towards the far side. It'll be caught by one of the up men. It's Maldonado once again. He'll get to the 25, no more, no less.
And once again, not very good blocking from this kickoff team for the Huskies.
Josh Maldonado.
It'll be about 6 minutes left in a 40-0 game.
Mifflin County takes over 1st and 10 at the 25.
Hartung still in here at quarterback For the Huskies, it is 1st and 10. 3 seconds on the play clock.
Got to get it off here. 1-0. They barely do. Hand off to Strohecker. He'll bounce it outside. He'll be able to get to the 30. Stiff arms a man. He finds a hole to the 40, to the 45. He gets a man. He is absolutely hammered out of bounds at midfield. First down, Huskies.
That is Quentin Chow on the tackle, the linebacker, getting him down.
Strohecker brought down at the 48-yard line. That's a first down for the Huskies.
Strohecker has looked good all night. I'd say he's had one bad run the entire night.
Once again, that wasn't really his fault. Poor blocking there. Huskies are at the 43 with a 1st and 10. Looking to get points up on the board as Harton leads them.
Joel Beamer, the lone receiver on the near side. It'll be a handoff. Strohecker once again. He finds it once again to the left lane. He'll bounce it out to the 40, to the 35. Another 15-yard run and a Huskies first down.
Strohecker again on the carry.
Strohecker been one of the best players all night for the Huskies. The sophomore running back, 5'8", 165. Nothing really special about him, but he's been able to do it tonight.
This kid so far has looked absolutely fantastic on the ball here. I'd say other than Cyrell Green, he's been the best player for the Huskies all night.
I would argue he may be the best player all night. 1st and 10 at the 33. Huskies driving.
Handoff up the middle to Strohecker once again. Not as good as a run as the other ones, but it'll be a 3-yard gain still.
Vince Woolery on the tackle for the Wildcats. Gain of 3, second down and 7.
Gain of 3 there. It'll be 2nd down and 7. As Dominic Santic checks back in, and so does Hartung.
Huskies having their best drive of the night so far. He'll drop back to pass. Quick out to the receiver. It's caught. He'll run across the field. He'll look for anything he can get there. That was number 26, Dom Scenic on the reception. It'll be a first down for the Huskies.
And he cuts to the inside. I think if you cut to maybe the outside there, that could go the distance. Dom's got some speed to him, but he doesn't use it there really for a much good game. But it will be a first down, and the Huskies at the 20 again. 2nd time in the red zone. This time, can they punch it in?
I mean, the Huskies, they're getting hot, but not at the right time. Down 40 with 3 minutes, 39 seconds left. Shotgun, drops back, takes a snap, looks to the running back. It's caught. He'll be able to get maybe 2 yards on the reception. It was Brandon Kaufman, the junior. He is listed as a fullback for the Huskies.
Once again, not a very bad play there, but once again, it's not the right play you want there. The short play, not great. Dom talking to Hartung here, maybe drawing up a play for him, as it's 2nd and 9.
We have a whistle on the play here. I believe it is going to be a substitution for Mechanicsburg.
And it will be 2nd and 9, 2:40 left in the game. It's a handoff up the middle.
He's got a lane to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Huskies.
Kaufman gets into the end zone, and the Huskies will get on the board here. There is no shutout tonight.
Kaufman, once again, this running back duo between him and Strohecker has been absolutely crazy here in this 4th quarter, and they will not get shut out in their home opener.
The Huskies here, of course, not a great night, but when you don't get shut out, it makes you feel a little bit better.
I will say, though, this dog pound has impressed me. Down 40, they are still, I'd say, 85, 90% capacitated. Here comes Noor for the extra point here to make it 7-40.
2:24 left in the game. The kick is up, and it's into the dog pound. It's good.
It is no good.
Never mind.
2:24 left to play in the ball.
My co-commentator can't see, apparently, as it is no good, 6-40. And in my opinion, that sums up the game for the Huskies here.
So close, yet so far. At this point, Mechanicsburg are up 40-6, 2:24 left. Might as well run out the clock. Let's see what they've got.
Could we see a Huskies onside here?
Coming in our players, number 18, 19, that is Trevor Div and Joe Beamore here for the kickoff. Devin Harrington, Dodger Weaver, Angel Cabrera all coming in. It's usually sophomores now at this point to see what they've got.
And I will say a lot of these guys are on the hand side of the ball. They got 3 guys back deep, everybody else up front in case of an onside kick. I will say the player of the game for me tonight has been Josh Smith. I mean, he's been absolutely electric on both sides of the ball.
Smith, the interception there when the Huskies were only down 20. That seems to be the turning point.
Seemed to be the turning point, and he scored, I believe, on that next drive or the drive after that. The kick is a squib kick by the looks of it. It goes over the head of the receiver, and it will be a touchback.
Anthony Ferris could not be able to get it. First and 10 from Mechanicsburg.
I'm really going to be anxious to watch this new kickoff stuff in the NFL because everybody's saying, yeah, I don't want to see it. I was shocked we got rid of Long.
.224, we thank you all for watching MCTV here. Even though it's been a rough night for the Huskies, we thank you for tuning in for this whole game.
Although you might not have stayed the whole time, so we don't know how many viewers we got left.
Donnie Despima is into the game here at quarterback. Here, 2 running backs set here. It's going to be an inside run up the middle. He'll get a yard. Helmet comes off for Mechanicsburg. And I will tell you what, these Huskies are fighting hard in this interior 7.
If there's one thing I can give the Huskies credit for, that inside run for Mechanicsburg has not helped much.
Second down and 11.
Yes, the scoreboard shows 40, but the defense has not looked bad on the run. It's been the pass defense and the O-line that has been the biggest concerns for the Huskies, in my opinion.
That line of scrimmage, that's what they've been losing at. That defensive line, that offensive line, they haven't been able to push against Mechanicsburg. And also those plays like those plays, I'll be honest, against Josh Smith, posts, cuts, curls, slants, anything you can think of with them in it, they have been not able to cover. People like Dodger Weaver, the sophomore going against the senior, not a good matchup, and that's why they're up big. 2 running backs in the backfield.
Handoff up the middle, and we have a penalty marker on the play. It looks like it might have been delay of game. Play clock was low.
Against the Wildcats.
Oh, and it was an offensive offside. You don't see that penalty thrown every day. I thought it would have been a delay of game there. The clock was running very low. Clock's still running. Just 60 seconds here left in this broadcast.
We have a post game.
50 seconds here left. 13 on the play clock here. Looks like this could be the last play of the game. T formation here by the looks of it. 2 backs, 3 receivers. It'll be handoff up the middle. He'll be able to break free for about what looks to get back to the line of scrimmage. That was Quentin Chow on the carry.
And that should do it.
Play clock is off. 17 seconds left in this game.
And it looks like Mechanicsburg heading off the field. That should do it here for the opener in Mifflin County.
The Wildcats will improve to 3-0 on the year, 2-0 in conference. Looking for a conference championship maybe here. Huskies will fall to 1-2. They play Hershey next week. What are your thoughts on this game, Colston?
Huskies, they just do not be dominant on the line of scrimmage. Even on offense, offensive line could not push, and on the defense line, they could not push either. The pressure for Mechanicsburg was great tonight. That's what's made them, people like Fletcher and Hartung, have to run for their lives. But I will say, the late push there by Harrington and Strohecker and Kaufman, the running game there late looked good for the second stringers. Although Mechanicsburg was also playing the second stringers, so not much to think about that.
Josh Smith
Ladies
once
and gentlemen,
again.
we have an announcement. We have a medical emergency here at Mitchell Field. We're asking you to hang out in your seats. We're trying to get an emergency vehicle to help someone here at Mitchell Field. So if you would please.
That is obviously never anything you want to hear.
At the moment, just take a couple minutes. We're trying to get an emergency vehicle to somebody in need. Thank you.
Oh, you never want to hear that at a
That's
sports
not-
venue.
Prayers and condolences to whoever that is, obviously.
But I mean, that's like it's not a mood killer, but that hurts. Wildcats would win this game 40-6. Mifflin County did not look good on the offensive line. They play at Hershey next week. Eli Ryder proved that he was the quarterback one. I'm excited to follow Josh Smith throughout his year. I will definitely be looking towards his way later this year. And we want to thank you guys for watching MCTV here. I'm Aiden Stevens,
And I'm Colston Divin.
and this has been MCTV.
Thank you for watching.